stay with. I didn't know where Rob was going because I read the original script, and then I think he had a second draft and changed it a little bit. I didn't like the change, but then I watched it from the time we discovered him as a young child and his turmoil and his crappy life and the I guess just the distorted life he had. You know, it's just and Rob says this kid is a child that has no remorse, and you see that in all the scenes in the beginning. So you begin to wonder what created this child, or what made this child have no remorse. Someone must have done something to him. But it's not that. He's a psychopath, period. And as the movie moves on, in the middle of it, you begin to get a little more of what a creature this person is, and towards the end, you say, this is a Rob Zombie film. And you walk out of there and you're tingling, your heart's still pumping, and you experience the same experience that you had in Devil's Rejects. Same kind of, this is an experience. So I think it's going to be a hit. I think that the third week, we should know. First week, everyone's going to see it, so the numbers should be big. Second week, third week, if the numbers stay high, if it's number 2 or number 3, and stays in that area, then we got a tremendous hit. And I'm not in there very long, but supposedly they like those scenes, so they used it in the trailer. And from what I understand, they're using it all over the world and all of the web pages. Is that right? Yeah. That trailer and one other, I think. I mean, that scene and one other, right? So I don't know, but it's an intense film. It's a very intense film. I think you're going to enjoy it. What have we got in terms of time right now?
We've got about 5.
What have we got in terms of time?
A couple of minutes if you want.
Couple of minutes? Do you want a couple? What are we going to do after this? Because
Devil's Rejects.
3 minutes, and then what happens?
Devil's Rejects screen.
Oh, Devil's Rejects happens. So, quick. Okay. Oh, really? What time is it?
7:05.
Really? It's that late? You guys let me talk for 2 hours? 2 hours, guys? You know, I've never talked for 2 hours in my life. That was strange. Okay. Dawn of the Dead, Devil's Rejects. When I did Dawn of the Dead, I lost friends, associates, people who wouldn't talk to me anymore, people who said, yeah, Ken, that film that you did, my acting teacher at the time was from the acting studio, and he had his own studio called the Performing Gallery, and so he was one of the teachers with Strasberg for a while, and he saw it and he said, Ken, I don't think I'll be able to see your true talent in this film. People turned their noses up at it. People had problems with the violence in it. It was a lot of people turned their noses up at Dawn of the Dead, and I had literally friends who I never spoke to again or didn't speak to for many years because I did that film. Devil's Rejects comes out, and I thought it was a breakthrough for this day and time, and I said so. I said, this is the film. People who I thought would have the same opinion said they had problems with it. Some people wouldn't see it. Some people turned their noses up at it. Some people said it was too gory, too violent, too sick. Couldn't sit through it. Same and similar reactions as Dawn of the Dead. I got the Devil's Rejects. And I think the Devil's Rejects will be a classic similar to Dawn of the Dead in years to come, because it now sets a standard, and we live in a world that is full of violence, more violence than we would like, and it not only addresses that, but it also, with Rob Zombie being as creative as he is, he makes us love people or care about characters who we really would want dead immediately. These people shouldn't survive. We really wouldn't want these people living next door to us, marrying our children. These people should be locked up and the keys thrown away, but we end up loving them, caring for them, rooting for them, and we don't give a damn about the police. Bill Forsythe in this film, we don't care about the victims that much, but we root for these maniac killers. And that is a feat that Rob Zombie created in this film. And that's why I say that there's a comparison between the reaction, I speak about the comparison of reaction between Dawn of the Dead and Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects was fun, had a great time doing it, working with Rob was great. I don't know what's, any questions about it real quick, Devil's Rejects? Yeah.
Do you think the fact that, like with Dawn of the Dead and Devil's Rejects, that the reason they're both fantastic films is perhaps because of how dark times are socially and politically? Like, does what's happening in real life affect our horror movies?
Exactly. I think that, you know, there was a time when you could send your child out and people didn't lock the doors, and you could, you know, you didn't have the mass murderers, and we didn't have Columbine, and we didn't have some of the things that are happening today in today's society. What we just had the thing of Virginia Tech. I don't know what you're having over here, but I hear about different things that you're having over here that are a lot of murders and that kind of thing. And I think Rob is just giving an example of what these killers are like. And in a quirky way, he's turned it around that we are rooting for them. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think that's what he's done. And I think you're right. I think he's hit on exactly the time and the time and the period we're living in, and the society that we're living in at this point. Any other questions about Devil's Rejects? You wore me out for 2 hours, guys. Any questions about Devil's Rejects? Have you seen it? Has everyone seen it? Hands up for those who've seen it. Oh, okay. So, okay. All right. So you don't have anything else? Nothing else? Anybody? You haven't seen it back there? Oh, you got to come closer. Come up. You got to come up here, guys. You got to get your head, get a real good look at this. And who hasn't seen it? Who hasn't seen it again? You haven't? Oh. Did you have a drink? You had a few drinks? Yes. Okay. Get ready for the ride of your life. Enjoy. Okay?